In the count. The swing arm now coming back as our countdown continues.
Oh, good afternoon, folks. Dare I say it's Wednesday? No, I'm not going to do it. I don't want to get sued. What?
Copyright.
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? It's Wednesday. It is the summer, so I'm doing some weekday stuff just so that I can hang out and sort of reconnect with folks. Because, man, Sundays, they're too far apart. And today, I'm hanging out with Jurassic Jesse on a Wednesday of all things. What's up, man?
Hey, not much. Just chilling. Ready to talk some toys and some ephemera.
Yes.
I get it.
You love that word. Yes, you did.
It's a tongue twister, man.
So I apologize for my fresh, I recognize that not everybody is on summer break. So I know you've been working hard and then doing parent stuff, but are you have enough in you for some toy talk?
Of course, man. That's the best part of the day is talking toys,
Yeah. If you don't know Jesse, what's wrong with you? But I think I first saw you on it was definitely on Toy Migos. And I think one of my favorite moments there were several times when you had to ask everybody about their Hammond collection T-Rex.
That's usually the go-to question is
yes.
If you have a dinosaur in your collection, like would you have one? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I think it was like shortly after it had come out though, and you were you had to ask every single guest that you encountered about theirs. So I love that. So I saw you from there. What's up?
I lost you. I couldn't hear you. What'd you say?
Oh, really? I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was just saying it was roughly around the time when the Hammond Collection T-Rex had just come out, and I felt like every time you were on there, regardless of the guest, like, that was the figure that had to you got me. You for sure got me, because then I had to get one for my King Grayskull, for my Masterverse King Grayskull, and so. I love that because there's all sorts of like toys out there now. And I know you're really big into dinosaurs and creatures in general. And it's wild because I think at that time it was really like, oh yeah, Hammond collection. And now there's like a couple of different awesome options that, between Creative Beast and Nanmu, it's just like wild. And it's not even just those, it's like other creatures. So
dude, we're even getting dinosaurs in G.I. Joe packs, G.I. Joe classifieds nowadays. It's like, yes, it's a good time to be alive.
What's that guy's name? He's got like a cool dino handler. He actually looks cool. I don't either, but
don't ask me names. I'm terrible with names when it comes to Mythic Legions and G.I. Joes and all that. I'm terrible.
How about dinosaurs?
I'm not bad. I can hold my own.
It seems like because the other day when with Nutty Bacas, he brought out like Lego and you're like, oh, that's a this. So you hold your own. Some about dino names, I guess, that stick out. Anyway, folks may not realize though that you're also like an avid photographer as well as one half of. Dude, come on. Okay, I'm gonna.
Super.
I'm going to. No, dude. Okay.
Avid meaning
I
like
get into it.
Pictures of my toys, sure, like that. Yeah, I'll do that, but like that's about it.
I hear you every week with a guest, and often they're photographers, and you're just like, "Oh man, your stuff is great." And it's like, okay, we're gonna do that a little bit today because I love what you're doing with your photos.
All right.
And then we'll take a look at toys. First, let's do the duty and take a look at everybody who's here to hang out. Seth is here.
Hey,
he's out. Bring on the Jesser.
Let's go.
What's up, Seth? Video Power Gaming is here. Good evening to you, sir. Hope you're doing well. Mr. Ryan Clark is here. Yeah, on a lovely Wednesday night. I don't know that I'm going to do them always Wednesday. I know for a fact that next week it's going to be a Tuesday. So so that'll be there. And then there was this, which, you know, kind of inspired me, but that's all right. You may be doing what I've often done. Do you do that? Do you watch like multiple streams at any time and then chat and kind of make a mistake?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
They're like, what? We're not even talking about that. Oops. I meant to do that. Larry's Geeky World is here. Hello, hello.
Hey.
Rick Jones, what's going up, man? What's going on? Rick Jones. And E. McNeil, what's going on, E? Good to see you. And hey, look, last week I was collecting brothers. I got myself a John. I almost felt like I wasn't gonna get a Josh, but then
it was close. It was close.
It was about 15 minutes in because my wife asked me, "He's like, wait, when did he show up?" And I went back to the stream. She was like, "Oh, about 15 minutes in." He needed to reboot, you know, the Josh server, and then John eventually got him up and running. Right. So. No,
well, it takes Josh a lot of AI processing hardware to get a 3-dimensional vision of Josh.
Yeah, man.
Right? Because he isn't real, right? Is that the?
He's like Gem. He's like Gem. Full-on holograms.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Will Flo? Good to see you, man.
What's up?
All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this guy's stuff as promised. First and foremost,
oh my
yes. God. If you are not following Jurassic Jesse, you really should be, because his work is awesome. Not just with the show,
thanks, man. Appreciate it.
With shooting the stuff on his shelf, they are. And you know, you always say this to other folks because you're like, oh, I don't do this. I don't shoot photos. Something I'm curious about, but I just haven't. And I look at your stuff and I'm like, this is dope. Come on.
I'm getting there.
Most recently, a Daredevil.
Yeah, I posted that today. Yeah,
you sure did. Yeah. So okay, so let's break it down for a second. You're telling me, nah, I'm not good. Okay, so let me hear why you think this isn't up there with some of your guest stuff.
I mean, I'm just very amateur. I'm still learning the rim lighting and all that. I'm getting there though. But this one, I found a new Daredevil, you know, at Target the other week. Dig sent me these tombstones that I painted, and I just wanted to get a cool shot. And I came up with this pose and my smoke machine and, you know, my digi background. And I thought it turned out pretty good. So, yeah.
Yeah, man, it looks really good. You figured out, like, okay, so there's a moon, right?
Yes.
Behind him. So I'm looking at this, and his face is dark because the lighting is behind him. No, it's real good. Thanks, so is it that you just feel like you don't have like the vocabulary or the technical know-how, or?
There's that. There's been many times where I've wanted to like call up like Machu or Diggs or just anybody. Like as I'm sitting there, Cincy's another one. While I'm just sitting there taking a picture, and I'm like, hey, how do you do this? But I don't. I should though.
Yeah. No, but I mean, you've this is good. So yeah, like let's be objective. And here you see Ryan Clark saying nice work.
Thanks, Ryan.
Objectively, what are you picking up on? Like, what would you like to see change in this one? Is there anything?
I don't know, just like better angles, better lighting, all the things, you know. But I mean, you're not gonna get it unless you like keep practicing, right? And so that's where I'm at right now, is I'm on this journey of just having fun with my toys, but like also practicing like the lighting techniques and all that stuff. So
yeah, man. Wolflo said you got some dope photos. I love that you chose to put his head right there in that moon. No, there's a lot of really smart choices going on here, man. It's good.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm just trying to keep up with Wolflo, honestly. Like he's killing it, man. He's crushing it.
Man, you guys, all of it's really cool. Like, you know, and we forget because we are inundated by like all these other folks you're just watching and admiring. Yeah. But you know, occasionally, whether it's at work or like last night, I was hanging out with a buddy, old coworker, and I was telling her all about what I'm doing with figures. Like, what? And I was kind of just giving her like the the primer on what people are doing. I was like, oh yeah, then there's toy photography, and she's like, those are figures, you know, and we take for granted because we are looking at other people's stuff all the time that of what's, you know, good or whatever. But to everybody else, man, this stuff is, you know, it's a whole other game. Similarly, you've got the lighting on this one, so you're using that new prop, huh?
Yeah, same thing. Yeah, it was the tombstone I got from Diggs and Digi background. Yeah.
And this is all in camera work. You're not doing like as
so I do, yeah, I take the picture, I got the digi background, all that, and then I use an app called Photo Room, which is just like has filters and, you know, editing, kind of simple editing stuff, and I do that. Sometimes I don't though. Yeah.
Grass is always greener, man. It's like I tell my students, come on. I'm the worst. It's funny, I can say that to you, but then I'm the same way. I'm like, oh, whatever it is, my blank could be better. That sucks. Whatever it is, man. But you guys are doing great work. I think this is really cool, man.
Thanks, man. I like the way this one turned out. I did in that app that I used, Photo Room. I did lighten up the teeth and the eyes, you know, to make that pop a little bit more. But yeah, kind of change the lighting, give it a vignette and all that stuff. But
is this a single light source from behind?
From the back, yeah. It's from the back, but I have some bounce light hitting to get that rim light around his like arms and stuff, you know.
I see.
It's tricky, and like you know, I was on talking with George Agent Variant, and he was asking me about like behind the scenes shots, and I'm like, I appreciate the people that do the behind the scenes shots so I could see and learn from it. But like, honestly, like there's sometimes where I take a picture and I take like 50 something pictures. And by that time I'm just like over it. I'm done. I'm like, okay, I think I got it. And I walk away from it and I totally forget to like do the behind the scenes. But every once in a while I drop a behind the scenes just for Agent Variant. Just for him. I'm like, there you go, man. There's your behind the scenes. But,
well, it's funny because you mentioned like I painted up these tombstones. You know, that's a whole other thing you do too. You sent me. I know you picked up some of my brother Ted's like braziers and you painted them all up, and I was like, that's cool.
I'm starting to get into that a little bit more. Is like, you know, busting out the paints and trying like, you know, a little something different on something, you know. So. Yeah, this one is Digi background. I got the Indominus the other day. Oops. So here he is, or she is.
There he is. There it is.
I wanted to kind of recreate the scene where she was just tearing up those workers, you know, acid out of containment. But this one was I'm in a dinosaur collab with a bunch of cool people, and so this was my shop for that. And plus, it's Jurassic June, so
dope.
June 11th, 33 years ago was when Jurassic Park hit theaters, and we're on our 33rd anniversary. It's crazy. So I had to do some Jurassic Park, even though it was Jurassic World. But
yeah, no, it is crazy that you say that. But yeah, look at this. Look how many cool dinos we're getting. Look at that one.
Yeah, dude. I know, right?
Shout out to everybody here who's participating in the collab. I think that aspect of the toy photography community is pretty dope. This is great, man. Yeah, I think this is actually, you know, look at that. That's pretty sparse in terms of dinosaurs. I'm pretty surprised, everybody.
Yeah, I like to take pictures of anything and everything. But this, I had He-Mania, you know, Master of the Universe was in full effect. And so, yeah, I wanted to take some Skeletor shots, you know, He-Man shots. And here we go.
So you're playing with the smoke and the lighting here, the colors, like, but you're just like, it's not good.
I'm trying. I mean, I guess good. Everybody is their own critique or their own critic, you know. Maybe, I mean, I want to be there one day, you know. I want to be like, you know, the next, you know, Iwatu or whatever, you know. Of course, I want to be there, but I'm not there yet, and I know that. I'm self-aware, you know, my stuff. I'm just having fun with my toys right now.
I appreciate the humility. No, and I get it. There are these folks that you hold up, and yeah, it's not about necessarily being there, but just these are great shots. And
thanks, man.
Yeah, this is really cool. So the lighting on this one, you have two separate lights.
Oh yeah,
the sort of pinkish reddish one is focused on him, and then okay. But then there's also a light coming from the back too, or back on the smoke.
I have a little square lume cube light.
Okay.
That I like using as my backlight for the subjects, you know. So I put it on the floor because this shot is above their knee, so you're not going to see that little light that I have, you know. And I put that behind there, and then when you do the atmosphere around it, you know, that light hits that smoke and atmosphere. So I really enjoy doing that. The black,
I love this
black background. I know, right?
Because I feel like that's like, I mean, this is the stuff though. You're bringing like these characters to life. I mean, yeah, we saw the movie, but it's just a cool shot. It's like growing up and seeing all that fantasy art, you know, like you're reading the books or whatever, and it's all about the covers. That was me. It's like, that's great. I just want to go to like a Walden Books or a B. Dalton and go through the fantasy section and just look at all the covers, because like, you know, I inhaled that stuff and I look at this, I'm like, oh crap, that's like He-Man and Skeletor.
Well, plus these figures are new or newer, and you know, I wanted to play with them. You know,
so you got like a TV setup to do this? The backgrounds.
Yeah, I got like a 55-inch just TV that I found off a Facebook Marketplace, and yeah, that's my digi background, you know.
And this is like in your garage somewhere for like you have a setup?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, garage.
I don't quite have the space is my issue, and like as much as I'd like to try, like I'm all cramped right here. But this is cool. And so is that's actual, like, I don't know if it's Rudy Obrero or something, but the artwork in the background is Motu artwork.
Yeah. I think you're right. The artist of the 1980s Masters of the Universe, which I think you said his name, Rudy Obrero. Yeah. So if you go to the other Masters of the Universe picture I have of He-Man and Battle Cat, this one right here. So if you go to, I tried to do like an homage to that on box art that you're referring to. If you go to the next, this is the original. I don't have the armored He-Man, but I have the new He-Man, so I used that one in this picture. And so I took his picture and I removed He-Man and Battle Cat from that, and
gotcha.
Put that image on my digi background, and then I posed up my figures, and this is it. And then I kind of did the same thing for Skeletor and Panther. Yeah.
These both turned out really well. I got to meet that guy at Motuniverse, and his wife and his granddaughter.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, but
how was that? I bet that was fun.
Freaking amazing. I was supposed to be on a show that was originally scheduled tomorrow in Toy Frenzy, but Skelly, the main host, is feeling ill, so they're gonna do it next week. And I'm like, I was so excited to like recap, and kind of go back through the Motuniverse experience because it was amazing. But I'm gonna be camping next week, so I won't be able to.
Heck yeah! So right on.
But anyway,
I love camping.
Me too.
I love family.
I've come to love it with my kids.
I love it.
But this shot's really cool. Like at a quick glance, like I almost, especially with the with Panther with the cat, I wouldn't clock that it's like 100% like a painting versus a real world object. There's something really going on here where like they kind of blend.
Yeah. They kind of see, that's the thing, that's where I'm like,
so cool.
A good photographer would have like separated the two, but an amateur photographer is like, oh, okay, here.
Oh wow, you just heard what I said as some kind of criticism, man.
No, I'm just like, because I knew that.
Not a criticism, but like you're like, it highlighted something that you wanted to achieve that you didn't. I'm saying it's a good thing that they blended, because it's a digital background of a Rudy Obrero illustration. So it's already a photograph of the art projected, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's a completely separate object, a real world object.
It is.
But they both look like they are working. Like it looks to me like those two things are in the same space. It's like movie magic.
That's
definitely more the
cool,
cat.
Yeah. Since he hit me up and he's like, "How'd you do this?" And I was like, he's like, "Did you lay him flat, like on a piece of glass or something?" And I'm like, "No."
Oh yeah, what's he on?
I stood. I have like just rods, that I shoved in a piece of foam, and then balanced Battle Cat and Panther on there like oh so gently. Dude, he fell off of there like 50 million times. I was so fed up with this thing. That's why I was
So
like,
are there rods that you sort of edited out?
Yeah, I removed them.
Gotcha.
In your little app, you can remove stuff. Yeah.
He looks good, man. He really looks so good. Yeah, I like this one. This is great. So wait, are these both Chronicles cats?
Yes. No, not the Panther. Yeah, no, that was a Mattel Creations from I want to say like 6 months ago. They dropped that, and I was like, yeah, I gotta get it. So it's a cool Panther.
What is that? Is it a Masterverse or?
I think it is in that category, Masterverse.
Oh crap!
Mm-hmm.
I totally missed it. Anyway,
yeah,
I think your stuff is cool, man. Yeah,
they're like, because like a lot of people were like, "Hey, did you that Battle Cat? Like the teeth go up in their mouth, like when you can close the mouth, right, and the teeth move in the mouth." And everybody's like, "Oh, the glass eyes and the teeth." I'm like, I guess you didn't pick up the Panther because that's what the Panther did, I was like, this is cool when I got it from Mattel Creations. Yeah.
Okay, I'm definitely I gotta look into that because but this looks cool, man. I haven't actually seen this in person. The new Battle Cat. He looks really good. The sculpt on that face looks so much better than the Masterverse, which I thought was pretty good. But all right. Anyway, you're doing some dope stuff.
The legs are a little loose, like the back legs are a little loose, so he likes to kind of flop over. But overall, like great Battle Cat for like $40. It's so good. Definitely worth.
That's cool.
Yeah,
$40. Hey, so here, look, folks. I'm scrolling through. There's also sort of the variety of the lighting. It's not like you're doing the same thing over and over again on your setups. And this one's super moody and beautiful. Yeah, man, I think you don't give yourself enough credit. I think this stuff is really, really good, and I think
thanks, man. That Five Nights at Freddy's one was a collab with my daughter. I love doing stuff.
No kidding.
Yeah, I don't do Five Nights at Freddy's. That's her toy, and I was like, let's set it up. So this was actually the first the brighter one. Yeah, that is the actual photo that I took and that we took together. And that's how the colors ended up. And the second one we ran through AI. It was like, hey, do the lighting. And
gotcha.
That's what you see here. That's why I posted both of them. And I believe I point that out whenever I see it here. If there's any type of like AI work that I'll notate it like, hey, but we were just playing around. My daughter and I were just playing around with AI on this one. And then that's the lighting that came up with, which I want to be at that level one day. I want to get this creepy, like weird look. But also I like that look as well. It's two totally different styles. And you're like, I like that. So I posted both of them.
That's really interesting. I'm going to go back and really look at both of these images to sort of see what it's doing. Because I get the lighting piece, but it's also sort of softening the background if I'm not.
Yeah, it is. It's
interesting. I gotta check that out. But yeah, this image looks really great.
But everything in there, like the toys, the smoke, everything, that's all us.
It's all real. Yeah. You're not like generating it. You're having it do the editing. And man, this is dope. This is like, this is classic. A classic Motu scenario with like a mix of Mattel figures, which is really cool. And this is my favorite Evelyn.
I love that Evelyn. I know, right? Yeah. Did you watch the movie?
Man. Of course. Yeah, totally did. Okay. I had a great time with it. So did I will say, I will say she was one of my least favorite parts. I just
Me too. Me
yeah.
too. I didn't think she portrayed Evelyn the best, but she did
No.
good.
Yeah, she did fine, and it served the
but
movie for the kind of movie they're doing. But yeah,
I
I
had
wanted
fun
to,
with
like,
it.
yeah, she's got like a lighter kind of presence. Like she, like I
Mhm.
don't know, like she feels young, and versus like Lena Headey did. She was Cersei in Game of Thrones. She did the voice of Evelyn in Revelation and Revolution, and I loved her. Just like it felt like she'd been around for a while and was, you know, a truly like experienced sorceress or whatever.
Experienced.
Yeah, dude, this is all good stuff, man. I think, yeah, you're tripping me out with the way how humble you are about these photos. Well, for what it's worth, I think I'm impressed. So check this out.
I mean, there's definitely ones that I think are better than the other ones, you know. But
come on
like,
now,
you know, like this one, everybody wanted to put. I saw a bunch of when this bear just came out. Everybody's posting these really cool shots of it, like, you know, fighting things and raw, you know, doing. And I'm like, you know what? I want to just take one where he's just chilling, you know, with the butterfly.
Yeah, man,
And that's
I love
what
it.
I got, you know, the softer side.
Are you experienced? Is that a asking you about your photography, or is that a reference to the bear and the butterfly?
I think
motif?
just
Who knows?
Feels
very Bay Area, man.
I guess.
It feels very Summer of Love. Have you ever been experienced? Anyway, Urban Papa is here. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Red Exomac is here for the summers. Red, I've got a little bit more time, so I'm trying to spend a little more time talking toys and hanging out with folks. So yes, trying to do maybe one a week, or one weekday and then one Sunday. Maybe not every single time. We shall see. Yeah, he loves the bear.
I know, it's so good. I do.
He says, Ryan, dude, don't neg yourself. You're doing some nice work.
I appreciate that, man. Maybe I need to rethink that. I don't know. It's just like you're on social medias and stuff, and as a photographer, like you always want to like better yourself, you know.
Sure.
And then when you're on social media and you see just like these banger pictures from all these like just awesome people that you know, it really pushes you to like do better and like, you know, get your posing better, get your lighting better. And you know, obviously if you go back in my feed like way back, there's definitely a difference, you know.
Of course, growth.
I've definitely evolved, growth, all that stuff. But I just want to, bottom line is I want to have fun. I want to have fun, first of all. But second of all, I want to get better at it too. So, and I'm getting
good stuff. It's good stuff. That's Jurassic Jesse, the photographer. What's up, John L? For the most part, we're starting. We're about 28 minutes in. We're just looking at Jesse's photos, but we're gonna move on. So he does photos. He does a Collection Nexus with Ronald, and I love that show. I love the whole format and how chill you guys are, and showcasing all sorts of different folks in the community, which is not too different from what I do here. So I love when I get to jump over there and hang out with you all too. Let's do a little bit of that. Let's take a look at some stuff.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Ephemera.
I mean, so go ahead.
Brick, you're saying, I mean, you became kind of a staple over at the Collection Nexus, if I don't mind saying.
Yeah, it's been a couple of times. It's been fun.
We enjoy having you over. I mean, we like having guest hosts to join us and just have fun, talk toys.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it's a good scene. Monday nights, 8 p.m. Pacific. Y'all should check it out. At it. Cool spawn. Extreme. Keep that energy up, Rick, because we're gonna get extreme in a little bit. With, as Spada One points out, some cameos. How many of these you got?
Dude, I love that graveyard skeleton
set. This is the graveyard set.
Yeah, I love it. It's like I should have had it as my number one. Actually, I didn't do a number one or a top 10, but like that graveyard skeleton set would have been probably number 2 on my list. for sure.
Nice. What a brilliant idea they did. I know we're trying to get out of the photos, but damn, look at that. Someone's got love for the Spawn.
So I did a collaboration with Nico, and just really cool dude. And he loves some Spawn. So this is his shot right here, which
okay, gotcha.
Really great.
Yeah, I like the lighting control on this one too. Both of them are great, man. All right. So Jesse does all sorts of stuff. I know he's Jurassic Jesse, but he's also a fan of horror, and I'm so curious. And I know you're also a fan of third-party naming conventions. So this is Red Hair Clown. I know you've got a couple NECA.
I do.
Oh my god, why am I blanking on it right now? What's his name?
Pennywise the clown.
Yeah,
the dancing clown.
Pennywise the dancing clown. You get too many to get into a third party?
Yeah, I mean, I'm good. I'm good with this one. I do have some NECA ones, so I'm good with that.
Yeah. What do you think of the idea of like all the soft goods? So that's what really impresses me.
I do love it. I don't know if the head sculpt on this particular one is what I'm looking for, but the soft goods look pretty good. But there's so many Pennywise figures out there, and I'm like, I don't need another one. Me personally.
Does he just not get the likeness, or it just feels off to you?
Yeah, it feels a little off, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah. I think it's looking really good. I mean, the soft goods kill me because this.
Yeah, I love the tassels around his neck. You know, that looks real. So I think that's really good. Nailed
dirty and dingy, and you've got like the pleating on this thing, and to kind of scale it and find those little puffs and everything. They did a great job on this. I'm actually really curious to know what actual size it is. But it's pretty cool, and I know nothing about Play 112. Okay,
it looks like true 112 though, a little smaller, but like 112.
Based on the size in his hand.
Yeah, I don't know.
2 different head sculpts, cool accessories. That little.
I love the severed arm. That's great.
Yeah. Do you not have enough severed body parts in? I feel like
I don't. I need more. I need all of them.
They're pretty easy to make. Just go, you know what I mean? Just go get some fodder. And just,
Man, I had back in the day, they did this like zombie line. I forget what it was called, but big zombies. Man, I gotta look it up. But like they came with body parts, and I sold all those a long time ago. I wish I didn't, but like, man, those body parts alone were just so good. The zombies too were great. But
were they in scale with like a lot of stuff?
Yeah, they're all 112. They're Mezco.
Oh, okay.
I gotta look it up.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty impressed by this thing, but wow. But
you're not like a big like horror guy, right?
Not to the point where like it's usually just driven by visuals, and I'm impressed by the visuals of this, and it being pulled off in the scale with the soft goods and everything, like all the fraying on that. It's like a doily material, right, or like a lace kind of a thing, and it looks real good. But I've got a mix of stuff, but no, I'm not like a slasher kind of guy in particular. But I really like. I really like this, and a lot of like psychological stuff. That's the stuff that gets me. I love ghost stuff.
I love that stuff too.
I'm a big haunted ghost kind of guy.
Me too.
I could tell ghost stories of things that I've experienced that I think are fascinating, and I generally am not.
Like
I'm generally
stuff. Ooh.
I'm generally like a materialist. I believe my eyes and all of those things, but I've had some experiences so I'm fascinated by that stuff. Monsters and creatures, like you, I'm all about it.
I love it.
So when it's something cool, I'll grab it. And the other big thing with me is like, it can't have like a whole lot of like modern our world kind of stuff. Now I know that's what this is, but there's something also very like weirdly timeless and creepy about his outfit in particular that I could probably make work. So
yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I think that this figure is a great offering for sure. But I think because I own so many
Yeah,
like
got plenty.
Pennywises, the like,
Yeah,
and plus they keep coming out with more and more like same alternate heads and all this stuff. I just have enough. I don't need another one unless it's like really different. Then I'll jump
sure.
on. Like I
Gotcha,
love that
gotcha.
crab arm one, and then the most recent one where they had the blood,
The bloody
paint.
red one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
did
blood
you?
red one. I
I
picked that
almost
one up.
got it, but you did.
Yeah.
That was only available through them direct, though, right?
No, that was at Walmart, and yes, through them directly.
Oh, they had it at Walmart.
Yeah, they had it at Walmart. Yeah.
Because I don't do a whole lot of Walmart shopping around here. It's
Good on you.
super close.
It's
Yeah,
not fun.
and that
I
too.
don't like it.
Anyway, real quick, I think this is this here. Don't be a wimp. Watch your horror. It's not about being a wimp. It's I honestly, it's it just depends on what it is. It's not about being scared of it at all. It's just it's I don't know.
Did you watch
Never hit
season
me.
2? Or
I watched all of that. I love the show.
Dude,
Like that kind of
was
stuff. It's like sci-fi horror, but it's really like about the world. And I love the blending in of all the lore and stuff. I thought that was great. My whole family was into it. Yeah, I mean, we watched it with my youngest, like, that first scene, like the exploding, well, spoiler alert, let's just say giving birth in a car.
Yeah, that was wild. Yeah.
Which is great because my oldest was born in our car. And I was like, yeah, it was exactly like that, kids.
What?
Yeah, no, it wasn't like that at all. But yes,
wow.
we were laughing at that scene. I am really curious now, Spaded. Are you doing the thing that I do, which is watch multiple shows and then comment? Because I've been trying to place this the whole time. As a former skater boy, the proportions on that board are pissing me off. So
I agree. Yeah,
but anyway, I've been there. Now Spaded, I think, is here. Red hair clown. I'd have gone with Nickel Jack in the Box. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. I know you're also into big buff dudes with swords.
Let's go.
Brutal Realm. I know you're all about this too. I don't know if you saw that they updated. They're giving some updates on Uruk the Sumerian. And so, I mean, he's looking good. We haven't seen him sculpted much. We've seen art, which we'll take a look at in a second. But he was definitely one that I was waiting for. And he was kind of later. He had to be unlocked. And I remember seeing the earliest artwork that they posted on social media. It was Ogun and then this guy. And there were a couple others. And I was like, that is dope. We're getting stuff out of Africa, out of like Mesopotamia, North America, like all these things. And I was just like, I'm all about it. I love that he's got like the full-on headdress and those. I don't know how they did that in Mesopotamia. If they're like gold or brass kind of ends for his beard and everything. I think it's something you need to look into. I think you could probably pull it off. What do you think of this? And did you go deep in the Brutal Realm?
I did back the Brutal Realm Kickstarter. I do get the updates in my email, all this stuff. I'm excited for where this line is going for sure. I'm not going deep on it. I'm gonna get my figures that I ordered. I'm gonna check them out, and if I want more, sure, I'll order more. But I like what they're doing. I think they're cool. Obviously, the proportions are wild. It's He-Man type stuff here. I'm all for it though. Let's go. Especially when they showed the animals like that panther and wolf and stuff. Like, oh, I'm all on board with that.
Some altered beast. Gigantic altered beasts. Yeah.
You got my money on that one, even though they were just renders, or I don't even know what they were, because we haven't seen an actual prototype or anything. But
they're working their way down, and that's what this is. It's
like
we've seen a lot of them, which is great. They've been like really good at sort of showing all the work as it comes through. Impressed by what those guys are doing. And I definitely went in heavily on this line. And I can't wait. Like I've got a bunch of them coming in. I don't think it was like I don't remember how they did all that, but
I picked my few.
Yeah,
I picked the redhead and a couple others. I'm terrible with the names, but yeah, I'm all about the supporting the creators. The indies. Without them,
I am too. If they're dope.
Oh, I know you are for sure.
but if they're dope, truly, like if there's something in there that I
Yeah.
was like, ooh, I'm hooked in.
I
So,
mean, there's a couple that didn't fund that broke my
Yeah.
heart, and I was like, oh man, like I know Brian Von Berg's coming back with his Ashen
he's
Oath,
coming back.
but man, that one hurt. That one
Same.
hurt, man. I
Agreed.
was so bummed. But
Yeah.
then we had the zombie Mars,
Space zombies.
space
Yeah.
zombies. Man,
Yeah.
that one's just
They're coming
fun,
back.
awesome. I know they're coming back too.
Yep.
So
Adam's
I'm just
like working that stuff up slowly, like
Yeah.
letting stuff out. So it's coming. They'll do it. They'll do it. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
And those are in both of those cases, tricky times, both right around Legion stuff, right? Because
yes. Yeah.
of all things, Space Zombies was not too far from Baether, and then Ashen Oath was also close to the RPG, and so I'm not saying that's the only reason, but I think it's hard to, attention was split. So we'll see.
There is a shining light in the darkness when it comes to this because it makes them recalibrate. And I know Brian's going to come back with full vengeance on a badass Kickstarter, and I cannot wait for that. I cannot wait for it. He's going to come back strong, and I cannot wait to throw my wallet at him, dude. Seriously, those figures are so dope. I can't wait.
I'm with you. I love the way they move. I love the way they look.
Back to Brutal Realm. Rick Jones says, "Can't wait." And dude, I'm with you on that one. Rick Jones, I can't wait for these, especially the muscle mommy that they teased. I'm excited to get that one in my hands. But yeah, these look super cool.
Athena's looking. I can't wait to see what they end up doing with that too. I'm curious about the animals as well.
Yeah.
Here's some of their stuff from back in.
Nice.
This was a while back now, but I never actually showed it on the show. So they're working with it's Ken Art Corp, but it's oh my god, I briefly met Ken Coleman. That's the last name. Ken Coleman. He was at Motuniverse as well. But dude, his art is great. He also did the Brave Star for Ramen art. Really cool. So I like the way this is going, and it's not even just the one. Like he also did several shots, so they have him kind of like working on him from different angles. So I think that's really cool.
Cool,
it's great. Give us a good sense of like who this character is, the world that Brutal Realm is. It's very like ethereal, Motu, like all that. Your different colored clouds and stuff. So I'm looking forward to it, man. And the artwork definitely helps. So shout out to Ken Coleman and his stuff. Yeah, I think this stuff is really cool. To me, that's a huge part of it. Like I said, the old fantasy book covers or the Rudy Obrero artwork, like on the boxes, all about it. So real quick, I do want to go back though, because I now see what Spaded was. Sorry, Spaded. I was putting what I do when I'm multi-streaming. I assumed it on you, threw that on you, but I didn't even catch this, and you're 100% right. Look how close those trucks are to one another. That would be really challenging to ride. But anyway, I see you now, and yes, as someone also familiar with boards,
it's like super wide too. It's like the trucks are close. It's super wide. It's like, I hear them, dude. It's pissed me off too.
I honestly didn't notice the skateboard. I was stuck like with the other stuff. So gotcha. All right, let's move on because I know you and I are also. Yes, this is just a reminder of the only things that we saw from him. So it was a trip that I was all about this figure. It's like, here, take my money. I'm sure you guys are going to work it out because you've got a great vision. So looking for that. And Berserk is here. He was here first.
What's up, dude?
He's looking for that. He can't wait for that Brutal Mommy.
The Brutal Mommy.
And what's going on, Ray? Great to see you. Thanks for hanging out on a Wednesday. And yes, this is the solution. Just bring your own tech deck.
I was just gonna say that tech deck is like perfect. It works.
What's up, Ronald? Hope you had a good day, man. Hanging out with this guy and looking forward to hanging out with you on Sunday, folks. We are collecting the Collection Nexus. Anyway, let's move beyond big buff guys to maybe less big buff guys. And I also know that you love your Spawn, as we saw in your photos.
Let's go.
We were reminiscing before the show that like one of the first times I ever got to hang out with this guy on a not stream, but I think we were recording. You were telling me all about your experience with the McFarlane Kickstarter and the cape in particular. The second I saw this cape, my brain went to you and that conversation around like, oh, what would we want and what do we want to see? McFarlane aside, here is McFarlane's character, but done using a Whaleworks blank body. And this thing's looking great. Like it went, obviously the cape helps. I feel like I just saw somewhere, maybe it was on Fishy Mist, where they have a cape like this. It's all wired and gigantic and outrageous. But this is kind of cool. Like they're trying to highlight. I know it's funny. It's 5K toys. People are like, oh yeah, they're just trying to sell their stuff. Actually, if you go over to their site, they're completely out of this thing. But I think in their own way, they're also all about like highlighting this stuff. Obviously, they traffic in these indie toys out of Asia and elsewhere. But it's kind of cool to sort of see what people are doing with that figure, and to see this, honestly, like this is one of the best spawns I've seen ever in action figure form. What do you think?
I love it. I wish that this was for sale, like right now, mass market. Like I want it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you were talking to the cape that the Kickstarter gave us. Yeah, the hard plastic. I just wish McFarlane Toys would. But you know what? There's some options. I believe this one is the Max Bird. That's where I get mine. Is Max Bird. What is it? Forge. I forget. Max Bird. Some Forge.
Yeah, I remember that. I have a logo here somewhere.
Yeah,
or a box.
Order from that. Plus, there's other great Spawn capes out there that you can get. And there's
Forge
plenty of
Night.
options. Forge Night. There
Forge Night.
Plenty of options to get Spawn capes nowadays. So when I get a new Spawn figure, I'm not too worried because, you know, I can just get a soft goods, throw it on there. Like that 10th anniversary Spawn, it's a good figure, but man, it needed a better soft goods cape. And I'm glad that we have those options out there right now. So that's it. What I did immediately was threw a soft goods Max Bird cape on it.
Is it like big? Oh, so it's a big one.
I didn't go the big one. I went the smaller. I do own the bigger one. It's on my 10th anniversary Spawn. That's where I keep it. I love it like that. So, but man, that cape is something else. It's a work of art. If you don't have one.
And it's what I remember most. Like one, it was its own sort of character almost, right?
I know,
but,
right?
But that's what you'd see on, like, I mean, he loved his capes just like he loved Spider-Man's webs. Like he really, you know, did so much to kind of create a unique Spider-Man web, and he brought that into his own character with this like living cape thing. And you can capture that on the shelf. Here's like a little bit of the process. Again, I find it fascinating that 5K is sort of showing this stuff as well. But again, I know they're just selling their stuff. This really shows how much custom potential the whale body has. Can't wait to see what other amazing custom collectors make. Yeah, it's a great looking buck.
That's why you buy a blank buck, right? Is to do stuff like this. So it's cool that they're showcasing work, and this is what you can do with it. And the only downside to it is it's not for sale in mass market, because I would buy the crap out of this thing. I want it.
Yeah, it's a good looking custom, and just the posability, man. That's what I want to see in Spawn.
Yeah,
I mean, that was McFarlane's Spider-Man too, right? It was just like getting him in poses that actually are really hard for humans to do, but pretty cool. See, he knows what's up. He definitely appreciates 5K keeping the info flowing on the moves of Asian indie studios, which is what they are. And like, you know, I really try and like talk about it that way. I love indie toys from all over, and it's just amazing to me to see how many new toy companies have come up in the last 3 years.
So many.
And it's again, not just here. Like we talk about our Kickstarters, most of us don't realize like all of the stuff that we see coming out of China is often starting on Bilibili's member like crowdfunding. They have their own like Chinese crowdfunding thing, and then eventually they come to us. So 5K is usually like checking those out and like, okay, this is backing, and then making it available here.
Makes sense.
Check that out, man. Check that out. This is a person who loves the character and is trying to like really have a great version of him. Anyway, cool stuff. I know you like the Spawn, but he wasn't the only one doing indie comics back in the day. McFarlane, he got together with Rob Liefeld and Jim Lee and the entire group, and here we go. This is actually Wade's shots. I don't know if you got to see him showing off these loose collector Shaft, not that Shaft, but Shaft from Youngblood, a Rob Liefeld character. I gotta say, I'm old. I saw the whole Image thing unfold. I saw the rise of Rob Liefeld, like on New Mutants, and then eventually New Mutants 100, and then X-Force. I saw him do things to some of my favorite characters that I was like, whoa, this is kind of weird. But it was a zeitgeist. People loved it. Levi's commercial, the whole nine. I got to say, this actually makes me kind of like intrigued about these figures and his characters, because I'm like, okay, this actually looks pretty cool. And so it's an achievement that, Dave and Loose Collector, for the work that he put into these, because you can tell like he really likes this stuff and wants to kind of revive a lot of the Image comics stuff, particularly Liefeld stuff, because he's working with it. So what are you thinking of this character? Had you seen this video or?
I haven't yet until now, but I knew that they announced these characters a while back. So I'm looking forward to it. It's 90s pouches everywhere, comic goodness,
Yeah.
And I'm all for it. And Loose Collector has definitely came a long way as well.
Oh, 100%.
They've stepped up their the sculpts, the paints, articulation is just getting better and better, because back in the day when you bought a Loose Collector, it was like, it's good, but the price was like, ouch. You could tell it's like they're kind of changing. Like the sculpts are getting better and stuff, and the prices are getting better as well.
They're still up there. Yeah,
they're still up there. But
yeah,
well, I mean it, because I ordered the Dogmen and the Chupacabras beasts, right?
Yeah,
and
100%.
You get the three Chupacabras for like, what was it, $70 or something?
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. Normally a Loose Collector is like $70 for one figure. So I'm like, so something's changing here. We're evolving.
100% right. When it comes to their creatures,
there we go.
I feel like the value is 100% there. When it comes to some of their smaller stuff, when you compare it to like what else is in the market at that scale, like the other superhero stuff or whatever, even I'm going like, ooh, I wouldn't pay that much for that figure. But I'm just looking at it purely on the achievement of what's going on here. I'm really impressed by this. The poses that you can get. Shout out, of course, to Wade, Unparalleled Universe, and his posing up in these guys.
Yeah, no, he kills it. Yeah.
But there's a lot of great things going on with the body and the cuts that he's got going on. I could nitpick it too, but whatever. I think it's an achievement. So happy to see it.
No, yeah.
Do you have any
fun figure for sure?
Do you have any of the non-creature Loose Collectors?
Yeah. I got Red Sonja, Vampirella, Lady Death. I've got.
Oh, you got a lot of them.
Yeah, I was gonna grab these ones. Give me a second here.
Yep. I actually don't have. I have one that was a gift. Actually, it was, I think last year he gave me. Oh, he gave me that lady. The one with the white, what do you call this?
This one right here? Yeah. I forgot her name. See, I told you I'm terrible with names.
No, but he gifted that to me last year. I just was messaging him, oh, this looks great or whatever. And I don't know how he saw it was my birthday. He's like, "Hey, I'm going to send you a birthday present." I'm like, "Right on."
Ooh, nice.
That was nice. Yeah.
Is this, I forget her name. Oh,
I don't
damn.
either. I
But
don't. It's not like it
but
would mean anything to me, to be honest.
but I mean, she's a good figure. She's a good figure. They've come a long way since the Hell Witch, which I own, and
Hmm.
Lady Death. The elbows, like just the joints are a lot different, and the paint's good, and so I know that a lot of people aren't really on board because of prices and stuff, but like I think it's starting. We're
Check
seeing
it.
the evolution. We're coming
Yep.
around, and no, they're fun figures for sure.
Yeah. Really cool. I think this is great. Again, the posing kind of sells it for me because
Yeah,
it makes it, and I think the aesthetic too. It kind of like, again, we've heard a lot of the stuff around the critique around Rob Liefeld's art and stuff. And there's just something about seeing somebody else give it a different art direction and bring it into kind of that world. I could see these right next to your, Marvel Legends heroes and stuff.
for
So,
sure. Oh yeah, dude. Right next
yeah.
to Cable and stuff.
Yep. What's up, TD3? Good to see you, man. Thank you for hanging out tonight.
What up?
Ryan was asking about that, but he figured it out. My bad if that wasn't clear. And Berserk saying La Muerte. That was
Oh, I have that one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's his too?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
La Muerte.
Good stuff. Anyway, that's way more time than I would have thought I would spend on a Liefeld character, but credit where credit's due. I actually really, really like it. It looks really good. Josh is asking, are the thigh pouches supposed to be red? You're asking the wrong dude. Because I didn't pay enough attention. But were they like brown or something? Is that what it is? Look at that.
I don't know.
I don't even know either. Whatever.
Well,
not whatever. Sorry, I don't mean to minimize your question, Josh, but I don't actually know. Let's see.
No.
Shaft, Youngblood.
I like the red. It pops. It looks good. Screams 90s.
All of this is so 90s. Oh yeah, I think there was stuff where it was like brown. I'm looking at different art, but yeah, I don't know.
You gonna pick it up, Josh? I'm curious.
Yeah, I'd like to know. See, then you're doing the sports thing. I don't know what to tell you about that. Yes, they have probably been drawn both ways.
I wish it came with like feet that were like very not greatly sculpted and disproportionate, just to continue the Liefeld like joke,
the joke is you would never see them. They'd be hidden behind like a box or like an ambiguous smoke cloud or something. No. I got you, dude. All right, let's check this out. Let's go somewhere different. Let's get I'm sick of these humans. I want to talk a little bit more creatures, and specifically I'm kind of a geek right now because I'm getting access to figures from different worlds and mythologies and lores and that and cultures that we didn't have before. So Investiture of the Gods, like everybody knows a lot about Journey to the West, which is Sun Wukong, which is like an epic, like or an old piece of literature that sort of plays around like the world of humans and gods and interrelations of all that. This one is similar. Investiture of the Gods. It's not written as old. It's not as old as Journey to the West. I'm forgetting the dates, but it's all about like the different gods, and it kind of like breaks down or shows like different characters or different gods and their interactions and how they come to be. And I picked up, first, Fancy Realm. Have you messed with any Fancy Realm toys at all?
I have.
Okay. Which ones do you remember? Which ones do you like? Or
that
not names.
Bird.
Don't need names.
Birdman.
Yep, Birdman right here. I have never handled him, but I stayed away from him because there were other options that I thought were better. But what did you think of it?
It had its good and its bad.
Okay.
For sure.
But it sounds like probably enough. Like it's not like it was a lot of good.
Like there was more bad than good. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
I really enjoy. He came with a hammer that lit up with the magnets, right? And I thought that was really cool. but the articulation just wasn't my thing. It was not cutting it. I actually took the wings off and then sold the rest because I was like, no, not my thing.
So you're keeping the wings for like some kind of custom or something?
The wings is a custom on my Mythic Legion Thrace.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I put it on that one. It looks great, so kept it that way. But
Whoa.
So with that being said, like I love the history that you're talking about here, Brick. I love, the stories and the gods and all this stuff.
Yeah, but if the figure sucks, the figure sucks.
But the figure kind of sucks, so I'm like, sorry, I'm out.
Yeah, no, all of that stuff is great, and there are other options. And the other reason I bring them up. No,
I tried.
The other reason I bring them up is because this is last year, right around this time. They were at what is the miniature thing? I'm forgetting what it was called. Let me see. But here, it wasn't One Fest. It was the Global Miniature Hobby Show. That's what GMHS stands for in Shanghai. So this is kind of like the characters that they were working on. The artwork's pretty cool. And so you can kind of see like they're full on. Like these are the birds that you were looking at, and they're really going deep because this book really does like it's an assortment of gods getting up to godly things and battling each other, and demons and humans caught in the mix. And then I'm just really intrigued by where we're at. I saw the bird, I passed on it, but I don't know if this is like a different version. Did yours have all this yellow sort of ribbony?
Let me make sure it's a fancy realm before I.
It probably was. They definitely did it, and it wasn't that good. And it was kind of affordable too. Do you remember it being affordable? It
was. Yeah, it was like $60.
Yes.
I got it off 5K.
Yep. That's probably the one. But there were different versions as well. Some lit up, some didn't. So there was an even cheaper version than the one you got. So
yeah, I got the light up one. Yeah, it was this guy right here. Yeah, this one.
I picked up that one. Yep. Yeah, it had limited movements compared to like there's a Noda one that is coming out. I don't think it's in a lot of people's hands yet. But it's weird. It's like sometimes there's too much paint or whatever, but I'm like, okay, these are cool. I'm appreciating. I will say the first one I ended up getting was this one, and this is Neja.
What'd you think?
Man, I love this figure. And I've seen the other one. I've handled the other one. I was like, wow, the paint is better on this. There's some real elegant choices around like the way they hide ports and stuff, and the things that you can fill in the ports with. Yeah, I love. He's got a 6-arm thing. He's got a 4-headed head. Yeah, a 4 or 3-headed. But there's got so many different looks, and then so also this character is it's something that's existed in Chinese culture for a long time, but more so like pop culture. They did like a CG animated movie. There's 2 now, and the second one is like the I guess I don't know what it's not fastest selling, but basically it's made the most money. Animated movie that's made the most money. Okay. But most of us here in the West have no idea that it exists. But cool ass character, like take away all the cultural pieces. You're just like, who is this dude with like all that armor and the cool ribbons and fiery base? I love this figure, but I know what you're saying about this bird. 100% agree. And more recently, this thing came out and it was the same thing. I was like, ooh, like I actually want this character and I love the creature, but it's from my read, it could have been a lot better. Like the sculpt could have been tighter. It's out.
Okay. Yeah, because I saw it for sale on 5K and I was like, yeah.
Yeah. You see like the softness around the face. Like it seems like there's a lot of detail, but then all of a sudden it gets real like just soft and ambiguous right around here. And I'm like, and then over here on the clothing, it's like super sharp and lots of details. I don't quite get what's going on.
It looks good. No, I mean, I think I would prefer soft goods than actual sculpted, like looking like that personally. But I mean, to cut costs, I guess that's doing that instead. But yeah, I was like, it was with the bird guy. The arm articulation was just really strange.
Okay.
I just wasn't on board, so that kind of I was like, nah, I'm good on these. But
Was it the elbow or the bicep?
it was the bicep. The bicep, the elbow was
Yeah.
okay. The ball, I believe the hand didn't really want to stay on that well, and I was just like, yeah, I'm kind of out. I'm out. But the wings were really cool. The sculpt and everything looked really good. I
Yeah.
just sold it. I was out.
Yeah. Well, this one, like again, but I love what they're doing. I want to see him improve. I gotta say, they just showed this guy off really recently,
It looks cool.
and yeah, I mean, he does look cool, but there's something about him too, and I don't quite have the shots handy, but I don't know. Even the promo shots, I was like on the fence, and I was like, you know what? I don't know. So like, I want to love them. I know I love what they're doing. I really, really enjoy their ninja, but that's the dude with the 4 arms or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying like I'm out.
Yeah, well,
I'm just out right now because, like I said earlier, with like Loose Collector, there's an evolution. You know,
yes,
like
100%.
Let's see what happens. Like you were showing those pictures earlier of the Birdman with like the 6 wings behind him and stuff. Like those look really cool. Maybe they improved on the articulation. You know, everything's improving. The paint and all this stuff. It looks really nice. And then you get some soft goods in there too. Maybe if I saw him at a show or something, sure, I'd be intrigued to pick up another one and give it another try. But as of right now, there's so much other stuff out there. And I'm like, oh man, you know.
100%. This is the hound demon that they've got going on. And again, there's just something about this sculpt. And I mean, I can pick it all out, but overall, love that they're doing it. Again, this price isn't bad. It's 44 for the standard version, like, you know, 64 for the deluxe. And I think he's pretty sizable, but he's got all sorts of cool. But again, it looks a little like just stuff going on here. Like it's just not super tight. And it's funny because remember I was on your show and I talked about the dragon. I still haven't fully opened it up, but same company. And I was looking at it, I was like, yeah, this one's pretty good. So I don't know. I guess I maybe these are better, but I'm intrigued by it. I love that they exist.
Yeah, for sure. I think you're like me though. I think this is more pushing on the kind of it looks animated.
Yeah.
When I prefer like a realistic.
More realistic.
You know, I want to see like realistic looking, and that's what it sells me. But that's the beauty about collecting though, is there's so many different versions and collectors out there to appease everybody. You know, there's a little flavor for everyone out there. Maybe this might not be for me, but it could be for you, and that's all that matters, right?
Fair. Let me say this. What it is so like I love AWOC, and AWOC leans more on the illustrated side. When I look at this, I feel like the sculpt is not that different from the artistic approach or the art direction of the AWOCs, and that it is a little bit more on the illustrated side. But then look at the paints and how they try and do like all this shading, and they're going for a more like detailed and realistic paint job. You don't necessarily see that at all on AWOC. You won't see the airbrush knuckles like that.
No.
So I think that's where the weird combination of those two things on these figures throw my brain. I was like, wait, which is it? Like pick a lane kind of a thing. Anyway,
okay, I got you.
But whatever. I mean, I'm just one collector, and I think you're 100% right. There's stuff for everybody. I'm intrigued by the cool claws and everything.
That's cool.
But here,
I mean, I picked up that blue azure lion. That thing was so cool. So
is it the Fury Toys one?
The Fury, yeah.
Yes.
So good.
This guy?
Some of them, yep, that's it right there. Yep. Oh man, they look good next to each other. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what I did want to share. This is Albert Liu's photos where he kind of has his Fancy Realm collection next to some other characters from Chinese mythology or Chinese literature. And so this is that dragon that I just picked up that I was holding up. next to the Fury Toys lion, and then the
looks good.
figure obscura. I never thought I'd see this kind of thing like sold as action figures, and I'm just like, wow, that's sick.
Yeah.
Like this is where we live. Check that out. Like all of these things can like live together and work together on the shelf, and and you can even see there's some of that art direction, right?
I love that Master Wang. That's such a good figure. I got some soft goods made for mine, and it just made it just so much better, dude.
For the cape?
I love it. Yeah, the cape.
Ooh, I gotta see that. That.
But like that blue, the Azure Lion, like that's I think that's why I like it, because it's like more of a realistic kind of take. It looks like the sculpt is so good, and the articulation's really well too. Love it.
That's a great figure. I love that figure.
Big boy too. I love them big figures too.
Yep. Here's with some different horseman stuff, and again, you can see the differences a little bit. But I think I'm into this figure. I got to open them up and check them out.
You should.
And again, I see these guys. Yeah. Oh, I will. He's like slowly. Last time he was in plastic. Look, now the sleeve is off.
We're getting
anyway. That's the fancy realm. Let's get away from the fancy realm, because I know you love the creatures. But here's the next thing. These are birds, dragons, and I know you love creatures. How are you feeling about all the bugs that we're getting?
Not my thing, but I appreciate them for sure.
Okay.
Like,
hell of them, right?
Yeah.
Not all of a sudden, but that seems to be like in the zeitgeist. Like not just. It feels like coming out of Asia in particular, like there's a lot of bug stuff.
But they're cool. Like I have been tempted by getting some, because like doing like an Ant-Man shot or something with this big ant or something, or a wasp or something. Yeah, there's some really, and the articulation that they do on these bugs, they're like insane. Like there's a centipede one out.
Dude, so Sexy Eyes definitely like is an awesome. I'm not going to show a Sexy Eyes, but like that is like we know they've been doing buggy stuff. I got the Mantis; it's fantastic. I didn't get the actual any other ones so far except for the Hounds, which should be coming soon. That I think about it, but this is one that I do have, and the reason I like this one a lot is that there's something that is going on with this Romankey ghost ant that they just showed this yesterday, like the box, and then there's an in-hand shot in here, and the rest are kind of like images we've seen. First off, I'm a sucker for art. The box is dope. I love the two-tone thing. But this has got kind of a, again, me, and I love creatures and samurai, or creatures and martial arts, or warriors or whatever.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people zoom in on the ant cod piece, which is you can change out. So you got Jesse. But what I love about this one is all this stuff.
Yeah.
That kind of
detail.
like but it's like that's not something you'd see on an insect. That's like some Jack Kirby or like Chinese porcelain stuff. I love these lines. And it's carved in, and the other piece that I'm missing from a lot of the recent bug stuff is color. A lot of it's like on that black, dark, and that's what this is. But you can see that it's got a little bit of weird like color shifting going on with the blue, black, and it's got these cool line details that like I'm intrigued by this one. So this is definitely one that I'm looking for, and in my brain it stands out as it is buggy, but it's kind of not. It's kind of alien-ish as well, right?
For sure.
And I love Romankey stuff.
Is this the one that's on 5K right now?
It is, yeah. It's not the one, but it's pretty much all of them except for Sexy Ice will be on 5K, because Sexy Ice is only through Bombas B. So I'm about to hit you with an infestation of other bug toys that are neat, but I'm less into. But I just wanted to start with the one that there's something that I find unique about this one. So, and then there's also this, and he's absolutely right. We wouldn't have Jurassic Park if it wasn't for a mosquito.
That's right. Well said.
Here, and enhance. Look, it's gone. If that weird. So it's funny. Here's Erwin saying this looks cool, and all of this line work. I don't know, Erwin, if you see it. But when I think of some of your lines and his line details, like he's got a lot of cool, fun contour lines, and then within his characters, I see that too. So I don't know if that's something you're gravitating towards or would see, but I dig this one a lot.
Yeah, man. So something that I mentioned earlier is just there's a lot of cool stuff out there. It's if I was a billionaire, I would own everything, but I'm not. So I gotta kind of stay in my lane. And I missed the whole sexy ice bug guys stuff. I don't regret it, but from everybody that I've heard that have gotten these figures, the Romankeys, the gun girls, the sexy ice bug peoples, everybody says that they're the most excellent figures that they've ever had in their hands. So I think if you were to get this guy, you're not going to regret it. I think this thing is super dope. I love the iridescent paints, the bug looking alien, predator kind of looking alien aspect of this guy.
Right?
I would be all for this if I didn't have as many pre-orders that I have out right now. So, but yeah, no,
and
I think I'm passing on this guy just because another reason is it doesn't really fit the collection 100%. I wouldn't know where to put this on my shelf, but I would love to just I wish that there was toy rentals companies.
Oh, I'm all about you. A library.
Yeah, go and rent a figure for a week or something, take pictures and then return it.
I've thought about it myself, and I was like, wow, what, that in a museum, man. I want to go to a place where we can go and check this stuff out and see the history. I know you're like, oh, I can't fit it in. Like when I look at this stuff, it's not necessarily stuff that I'm going to buy. It's just sometimes just window shopping, appreciating.
For sure.
This is definitely one that I have on pre-order that I'm.
That's 50% of the hobby is window shopping. You know.
Because and then again, there's so much, as you've said. The other thing too is look at the posing, that crotch thrust to get that out there. But that's a cool thing that you can't necessarily do with all your figures, and it's great. So, and I agree with Josh. That's what I'm saying. I feel like Uruk would draw the shit out of this figure,
man.
Make it look super cool. What's up, Kenzo? Good to see you, man.
What up?
Thank you for not bringing in the sports talk. No,
he looks sick. You know what would look sick too is having those dogs, those hounds, the sexy ice dogs around this guy at his feet, or the mantis chick. So I miss the mantis chick and I regret it, but at the same time I don't, because it would have opened a whole nother rabbit hole.
Sure.
But what I was thinking is that they were going to do a re-release with a different color, a green, like a mantis, or something like a black iridescent, like this or something. And I was gonna swoop in on that, but they never did it.
Not yet, but probably. Yeah, just it may come. It may come. I love sexy ice. They are also pricey, as is this, but not nearly as much. So.
But you get what you pay for. I mean,
100%. I'm not gonna lie.
I know this is Romankey, but you know,
I feel I think I got Kenzo to buy one, and it's totally out of his wheelhouse. And he sounded like, whoa, that's a trip. He understood the difference, but it's also really small and maybe more fiddly for him. So it's definitely not for everybody.
See, that's another thing too. Is I have bought figures like this before, and it's a little out of my realm and it doesn't really fit the collection. So I kind of veer away from them in that aspect, because I love it. I'll appreciate it from your shelf for sure. But not on mine.
Yeah, he loves her though. Nice.
Yeah.
And you can sell her too, Kenny. I'm telling you, she's worth a pretty penny. I didn't stick you with a lemon. All right. So just some quick things. I've actually shown this one, but just for reference to give a sense of how many damn bugs there are, and also the lack of color. This one has a little bit of purple and a little bit of red, but I actually love the way this one moves, and I thought I was going to get away with not getting it, and I'm on the fence because there's things that are happening here with the articulation that I want to understand. And then some stuff with wings and everything else it's got going on. So It's definitely one that stands out to me. I just wanted to share this just to kind of show it. Check that out.
Dude, this guy would look good if he had like the Power Rangers, you know?
Yeah,
He
very
looks
Power
like
Rangers.
he looks like a Power Ranger villain that they're gonna fight at the end of the show. And
you hit on why I like it so much, and I think why it's such a big deal in Asia right now, or in general. Like, this is not new. This is Kamen Rider. This is Sentai Power Ranger villains. You know, Kamen Rider is like they're all bug themed. The first couple of them are all bug themed, and then you got creatures like it. So that right there, that's what I'm really intrigued by, is those wings. I was also big into sectars as a kid, so there's that. That's Hopto Toys, Crag. So it's cool. It's great looking. I just want to show you some other ones that popped up. So then again, this is 5K, just like, there's a thing. We're gonna sell it. We want you to know about it. And I appreciate it, as E was saying earlier. This helps me sort of keep track. New company I'm not familiar with, probably a brand new company, Lumang Toys, a winged thing. I will say that, like, I look at this, it's neat. It's like, doesn't stand out to me as something that I think is particularly stand out among the bugs, but it's got some cool things going on. But kind of neat to just sort of see the sheer number of them. This one right here, it's almost like, wait, wasn't this exactly the same as the one we just saw? But it's not. This is Dragon Dream. Again, black, red highlights. Like, that's my thing with these. And I was talking with E about it too, and Chambo was the same thing. It's like, man, where's the color on these things? Like, give us some brightness. Bugs come in all sorts of colors.
I mean, but Berserk knows, you know, let's go black and red all day with a big ass sword. Like, let's go. Get those Nexus colors up in here.
And I get that, but you know, I love color is so beautiful though.
Yeah, no, like that last one you just showed, the blue iridescent type stuff. Yeah, that's. I mean, even like you look at like a praying mantis, the green, you know, like, let's see some green up in here or something, you know.
So the other thing is, I've got an actual Bandai Gashapon bug collection.
Yeah, look at that.
Come on, man, bugs! Like, imagine bugs in these colors.
Dude, like, insect species are one of the most colorful creatures out there. Yeah, it's like, get out of the box.
Golds.
Yeah.
Are you ready for some color?
Yeah, man. Look at that. Yeah, the beetles, all the iridescent colors,
or some patterns.
Look at you. Yeah, you do have a collection.
Oh, dude, I'm all about the books. Here, look, I've even got. Oh, hey, Josh, if you're still here, in prototype packaging for Legion's Con, I use the bugs in there. But I've even got larvae, dude.
Oh, sick. Cool.
So anyway, the bugs. This is a cool one, Dragon Dream. You know, I'll check it out. Just take a look at it. I just appreciate that these companies are making their swings. Here's another one, more fun. Because, of course, more toys is more fun, and more insects apparently are more fun. Plug in. So here's just more stuff. At least this one is, again, like that Romankey, a little bit more on the sci-fi alien thing. So it's buggy, but something different. So I'm kind of curious to see how these turn out. It's always tricky, too, because there are a bunch of them, and I don't know what the figures are going to be like. So, but just appreciating what I'm seeing.
Yeah. That's another reason why I want like a rental, you know, like a Netflix for toys.
Try before you buy.
Yeah, dude, because like these things aren't cheap, man, and I want to like know what I'm getting into before I buy.
And then you have the option to buy once you try, and of course it might be a little bit of an upcharge, but that's what you get, right?
I'd be all about that for sure.
All right, I showed you. I didn't mean to. That was a great segue. I showed you this. So this is all stuff. I don't know if you saw Josh Brown Customs and Dave Igo's stuff. This is my random prototyping of the thing that I literally just grabbed here. I didn't realize it was the bug. But he's going to be at CarverCon, and so him and the Igo stuff collab continues. So he's going to have this guy, this custom head for your. Do you remember the 6-arm Cosmic Legions guy?
I do remember Thragnar, I think.
And you can. I'm not sure.
I forget.
But
I'm terrible with names.
but it's also but you can also use it on any of the Dragoseers, it seems like. But it looks perfect with the orange because it totally reminds me of Cosmic's Triceratops from what are the Triceratons from TMNT.
Yes.
So I love that Josh is doing this, man. He's doing his thing, really trying to like work with great creators. He's all about it. Wait, 1 of 1? Meaning this is a 1 of 1? Tell me more. Or are you talking about something else? But July 11th, CarverCon, Newark, Ohio, at the Cherry Valley Hotel, the very first CarverCon ever. He's going to do another one of these. Is there going to be art for this one as well, Josh? Because he's looking really cool as a character. So I love that he's working with Dave Igo to kind of create these like kaiju and monsters, essentially, and then work them into mythic parts. He's done stuff for Trolls, for Legion's Con, and this one it's for a Dragoseer. So there's definitely a little Triceraton on there. Yeah, dude. Josh makes some good stuff.
Yeah, for sure. I've seen his booth. I definitely want this. So hook it up. That's a big Triceratops head. Let's go. I want it.
It's pretty cool, and it's right up your alley, which is like, oh, this is perfect. Let's talk some creatures with Jesse. How much is he going to sell for? Can you tell us, Josh? Really curious if folks want to add them. That figure, that orange guy in particular, was it was really affordable because they were doing the cosmic packs and they kind of resold him. So
I was close. It's Kragnar. I said Thragnar. I was so close. Kragnar is his name.
Testing your knowledge.
Yeah, I'm terrible with it. I got something for you, Josh, right here. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to derail the show here, but
that's what I was wondering. So that's why I asked, because this guy saying nice, because look at the collaborations, man. What's that? There you go. He's got Wade's favorite accessory.
T-Rex hands right there.
T-Rex hands. Those are dope. I actually think they're really cool.
Yeah.
Again, that's super cool. That just wild out of the box stuff, man. Oh, it's gonna be a $15 ogre scale head. That's all bad.
Bro,
yeah.
Hit me up.
Yeah.
Want it.
Good stuff.
He needs a stogie, a big old cigar like Arnold Schwarzenegger, cigar hanging out of his mouth. That looks sick.
Loves those T-Rex hands. All right. Here we go. Let's keep moving on. Let's see if we can hit our time. We're at 1:27. We got this, dude. We got this. We can do it. We committed. Okay. Remember a while back you said, hey, Brick, make sure you keep me in the loop on a creature. It's that tiger. Remember that one?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Did you ever end up, so this is the tiger, did you end up going after, did you chase the tiger, Jesse?
Of course I did chase the tiger for sure.
The actual tiger, not the drug reference. So you did. What color did you get?
The orange. I like the classic. Dude, I like them both. I mean, yeah, like I said, if I was a millionaire, I would own 4 of these things with all the armor sets and everything. But as of right now, I'm just gonna go straight up with the orange and black stripes. I don't really need the armor and stuff. I want to see where this thing goes because I know that they're gonna have different repaints and all that stuff. We're gonna get a green one with yellow stripes and all that stuff.
Of course. So, yeah.
I want to see where this thing goes. I know it's gonna be a good tiger, so I'm gonna keep my eye on it for sure.
This body is so fantastic.
So good.
I love it. You're saying if you're a millionaire, dude, you don't have to be a millionaire. You could just be a public school teacher and just be really irresponsible.
Just hate money.
Yeah. So I got this and the other one, the white one, but there's a story. I don't know if you've seen it recently. So here was that one that we saw. And what color would you say this one is?
I wanted to say white, but I saw them show it off the other day. Did you see that video? It was like really blue, and I was like,
that's where I'm going. So they just posted this this thing, right? So here's me being that guy. It comes across way too blue, a big difference from the pre-order shots.
But Brick,
yada yada.
I don't hate it.
No, it's cool because it is fantasy. Like
it's different.
I kind of like it. Yeah.
It's like, but like I said earlier, I like the kind of realistic kind of looks. I would prefer this to be white with black stripes.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rick, Aqua Tiger, I don't hate it. If this was the only offering, if there wasn't an orange and black one, sure, I would buy this one. Yes.
Yeah. Well, so yeah, I know
Oh, that's
you are. And then this guy would like turn them into like even more amazing creatures. We'll get to him in a second. What's up is Isra. So this thing is dope, but it was very blue. So I hit them up and I'm like, you know what? I actually do like it. It's very fantasy, especially when you see him with the Conan. You're like, no, I totally get it. And that armor is like straight up from World of Warcraft. So
yeah.
it's of its world. It's cool. For me, though, I was definitely thinking of like the white tiger kind of thing. And I know it does have blue here. So I'm not like, I see it. But for me, I'm like, I think, I'm actually working to cancel this one. And they're working with it. They've been real good. And I'm going to keep the orange one. But did you see that the orange one can do this? Did you see this post?
Standing,
yeah,
with all the soft goods. That's so cool.
So this is 5K posting that he's not just a mount, but he can be a tiger general. So it says here that they are looking at a DLC kit potentially to actually turn it into a warrior like this. But check out all of those candles, burning candles on his back.
So cool. I like it.
So I'm like, okay. So anyway, I would definitely buy this DLC kit. In which case, I might need to keep my blue tiger. So I figured I'd wait. I'll cancel it for now. Keep the orange and black one, and then consider later. Because they're not cheap, but they're also not the most expensive things. They're like you can buy a sexy ice for the price of one of these tigers. Yeah. So deluxe even. But I just think this is really cool. It's crazy how that worked out. Like, it's still, it's crazy proportionally how it worked out. I'm like, that's kind of neat. I'm intrigued.
So obviously they're going to make the DLC kit for the white or blue tiger as well.
Who knows? Or is it
just for the orange?
Who knows? And I should also say they did email me back, and they actually said, and I was surprised. I was like, it's like 20 hours or so, because I've had some really, in the past, and it's been a while, some like slow interactions with 5K customer service, and they were on it, and they were like, yeah, dude, if you're not into it, we'll totally refund your deposit. And they also said that, I was surprised. I thought maybe they'd say, well, we'll see, and we don't know, we're not Fury Toys. It's like, no, it's likely going to be as you see it there. Like that's one of their final test shots. So I respect them for that, for sharing that with me. So okay. Anyway, creatures, animals, not quite Jurassic, but it does have saber teeth, so it's like Cenozoic.
The only thing I wish about this tiger is I love the scary, menacing faces and the R's and all that stuff, but I wish it came with a neutral, relaxed face as well. Because
I agree.
They have him in these like laying down, poses and just chilling, and he's like, see, like that. And he's like, it's like, wait, what? Like, I wish, because especially I like posing like humans and stuff with these as well, and I would like to have like maybe them just like interacting together without like so hopefully with this DLC pack they give us like a neutral kind of chill, calm face along with the menacing faces too, like give me all of it.
Agreed. 100% agree. I think that would really just make this pretty damn perfect. Here's the blue again, and I'm with Sath here. Like, there's a piece of me that looks at this also, and it's spacey, it's funky, it's like the science fantasy stuff, or just fantasy. Like, I'm seeing like a woman with like metal bra kind of a thing, right? Or with a moon behind her head. So there's a charm to the blue one. Like I wouldn't be upset if I had to have a blue tiger, but we'll see. This is cool too. And a blue one of this would be, hey, took me a while, buddy, but we got here. Tell me about this Non-Mu 2.5 plus. So they've got the 2 new releases for their Non-Mu Raptors. I know you've got some Non-Mu. Do you have any Raptors, and are you getting these?
I do have the Raptors, and yes, I'm getting these for sure, 100%. Yeah, we
and
talked
these
about
do run smaller, right? A little bit smaller.
Yeah,
or
a
no?
little bit smaller than the like Amber series Raptors.
Okay.
I don't know if you picked up any of those, but yeah, those would be 112, just a little teeny bit smaller. Still would look great on your shelf, nonetheless. But I definitely pre-ordered these because I missed the first ones. These are more. So they did a run, they did another run. I missed both of those, and then this run is the plus, which is the glass eyes.
Yeah.
And then I believe they added a little bit of articulation in the ankle or in the toe with splayed out claws as well. So for all those like me that missed the first run of these, you get another chance at them because they have gone up on the secondary, and I don't want to pay those prices. So I'm so happy that these are coming out. I definitely pre-ordered these with the quickness for sure.
Yeah, they look really good. I don't know if you see Berserk there. Pro tip, you can go take a potty break when you have Jesse talk about Non-Mu. No, I mean, I think these are incredible. They look really good. Like this is that realistic real one for these dinosaurs. Yeah. These are definitely some of the best one of this style of raptor. I love my Creative Beast Raptors, and they're definitely of the more sort of like current science feathers and stuff. This looks really cool. They have the mouths open too?
Yes. For sure.
And
yeah,
how much
the
are these
tails are bendy, all that stuff. Honestly, it's not bad. They're like $50.
Okay.
So
okay. I might get one just to get one. I don't know if I don't have any. If I can figure that out. I just did
if you were to get any dynasty, I would recommend these. But I did pick up, the Indominus Rex, the Spinosaurus, the T-Rex, the buck T-Rex is so good. But they're a little small. They're a little on the small side.
Okay.
These Raptors, though, they're not. They're like 1/12 scale. So they're going to be playable, a good size in your hand. Yeah. So
the paint job is beautiful. The sculpt is great, and it looks like it's got a lot of points here. You can even kind of do a twist at the waist, or what I guess the equivalent of waist. Perhaps. All right. Let's do
the question that you should have is how many of these Raptors should I get?
Right now, just one. For you, 7. You need 7. No, you need a pack hunting. I mean, they're pack hunters, right?
That's right.
Or is it usually like in 3s?
Well, they don't attack from the front, but from the sides.
So you've got the one staring at you to get your attention, then the other 2 come get you.
That's right. Yeah.
So I think that's
at least 7. At least 7.
Damn, that's $350. You're right. I get it. That's why I keep saying I'm not a millionaire. Okay, how about the kaiju? Where does Godzilla fall in your dinosaur?
Oh man, I love Godzilla. I love him. Haya is kind of getting my money right now with Godzilla.
So the Super 7 one doesn't really do much for you?
No.
Fair enough. I think it's cool. I said that the other day on the show, like I wonder, like this is like their thing right now is Godzilla. They've got other stuff. They've still got Thundercats and Silverhawks, which, it's running its course, but there's still stuff that they can do. Fancy Raptors look nice. But I've been really impressed by these Super 7 ones that I do see. And the thing is, Godzilla's that fan base is a very different fan base from, say, your Thundercats or your Silverhawks. And when you see the prices for theirs, even though they are a little bit more because they're not 55, they're a little higher, to a Godzilla fan who's been buying Godzilla, it's like, yeah, and right, because they're used to paying quite a bit. And they're hefty little dudes. It's a big, long one. And I think they also do a good job of being Super 7 and kind of giving you a bunch of different versions, like this charged up version about to blow, if you will. So I think it's pretty cool. My money right now will be on there. They have a -1 Odo Island one that I think looks really good that I'm going to pick up. All right, dude. Let me get past this because I know you're not super into. Unless, did you have something?
I mean, I was just gonna say, I think that you're contractually obligated to buy Super 7 being in the Bay Area and all, right? I mean,
I thought so, but then they took my store away.
oh, they
No,
did.
they close all their retail stores. No, I've actually had the opportunity to meet Brian a couple different times. Early on, they were doing like art shows at the Super 7 thing, and a friend of mine was an artist, and just like we kind of vibed on like being in this knowing different people in like the hardcore scene, because he's been on the West Coast hardcore and some East Coast, and some of the guys there. So I do have a love for him. Like there's definitely a little bit of like bias. So I know that's not what you meant, but there is. There actually is. So everybody's just like, fuck Super 7. I'm like, yeah, I get it.
I'm not like that. Oops. But
it's all right.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. Because I got
a buddy here where I live. He collects Super 7, so I get to enjoy some Super 7 from his collection. But yeah, my money's elsewhere.
Well, they've been slipping, and I haven't been impressed by a lot of the decisions as well as some of the product lately. But there's something about these that I'm intrigued by.
What I don't get is like they came out with that Simpsons line and had those aliens and everything, and like people were loving them.
Yeah.
And then they stopped. Like they weren't great or something, and then it just died. And it's like, what? I don't get it. And that's kind of where a lot of Super 7 go, is they come out with product and then it just dies. And it's like, well, obviously I feel the price is a contributing factor to it. Once a Super 7 comes out, it is expensive. And I want to support it, but it's a lot. So I'm like, I can't.
No. And we don't have to support everything. Yeah. And like I said, they've made some decisions, and I get how they've kind of scared some folks away.
There is so much good stuff out. There's so much stuff out there. It's hard to like, But I love all toys and all things toys, so I do wish them the best with their endeavors, of course. But yeah. If they started making Jurassic Park stuff, I'm sure I would be in line to buy their stuff. But yeah, just not right now.
Be careful what you ask for, man. All right, let's look at some. So I saved the best for last, because
what you got?
These aren't things that you can maybe you can buy. Actually, I know Isidro would sell them, but it's a little bit safer, but just amazing. How about a freaking Foo Dog? I saw the Guardian Lion. There you go. See this, and I stand by this comment. So this is Isra Lop Mehrada. Man, this dude's work. He's been doing like, the Rise of the Fifth Sun that's coming up. He's been doing Mexica stuff, Aztec stuff, Mayan stuff for a long time.
Was he at
and just really deeply exploring?
Was he at the Mythic Meetup, the West Coast Mythic Meetup?
He was not. Okay. No. That would be a different Is Lopez. This is so he was at Legion's Con. I know you weren't there 2 years ago, but and has been there since. He's like super prolific, man. This guy just is like gets a itch to make something. He must have like a crap ton of these Masterverse Battle Cats, because that's what this is based on, and some of the other ones we're about to see.
It looked familiar. Yeah, I was like, that's got to be a Battle Cat. Yeah.
Dude,
Revelations Battle Cat.
I love this thing, and I think it was the other day wasn't too long ago that somebody was mentioning Foo Dogs. I think it might have been Chamba on Toy Migo. It's like, where's our Foo Dog? And then 2 days ago he had this, and I was like, oh, that's perfect timing. But it's such a cool these are, you've probably seen them like around like big statues of these, and like
for sure.
Yeah, they're usually in pairs. They're like the guardians of a place, right? And man, this thing is killer. He had some works in progress of this thing along the way, and let me see if I can bring some of those up real quick. But yeah, super prolific customizer. He works with all sorts of materials too, which I really like about his stuff. Bringing in fabric stuff and parts from all sorts of different lines. And I think this one turned out really well. And I can't find the work in progress, so I'll skip it for now. But just to give you an idea, there's this. And again, like this is something we don't have yet. We've got a lot of Chinese stuff. I don't see these in particular yet, or like steeds. So I'm all about this one. Well done is Ra, and that's kaiju. Let me get back to.
I love how he's got koi on him.
Great, right?
Looks good.
And then again, on the other end of the spectrum, you've got this war hyena. Again, with the furs and stuff that I'm talking about. It's like a mixed media kind of thing. It's killer, man. I love this stuff. Yeah, the guardian lions, man, they guard the temples and shrines. What's up, Doombot?
What's up,
it's
dude?
Jesser. And it's Jesser.
What's up, Doombot?
Yeah, dude, this stuff is really, really cool. He just
I like
killer.
it.
Like,
so like earlier I kind of said I like the realistic stuff. That's true, but like I love the look of this too. Like he made it his own. It looks great with the nymph on there, the Chirel.
Yep.
Yeah, I love this type of stuff. This is cool.
And there's even more.
This is the type of stuff you see all day at Legion's Con, just like the artistic, like people having fun, making cool creations.
I don't even know what this is called. I mean, there's kind of a thing like this. I'm gonna see dwarves riding, but I don't know what it like a war goat or war ram kind of thing. That's just cool. And again, the mixed media. And then let's take one more. And again, I'm pretty sure that most of these are Masterverse Battle Cats.
Sure.
So check out this black griffin, dude. That head
cool.
is so cool. Like that is the stuff of horror. Yeah, man. Isra, I don't know if you're still here, but your stuff is great, man. And I love seeing. Again, it wasn't like these at first. At first, it was figures. A lot of like he took like the guy, what do you call it, the gargoyles, and was making like Quetzalcoatl. You kind of see him here in the back. And then he started doing snake body stuff, and then started doing these. You can kind of see one of his jaguars up here in this top right corner.
Oh, yeah.
There's Rise of the Fifth Sun prototypes behind it. And then now he's just doing all sorts of fantasy creatures. He had this huge dragon thing at Legion's Con 2 years ago. A couple of them, actually. De nada, man. It's good stuff. I really dig it. And I love that sort of paint treatment on the claws. Yeah, man. Toys, whether it's actual toys that are in production or toys of people that are just like using it as their art form, like Isra, it's fun to be into it, man. And I know it's fun to do the toy talk with you and all the other folks. So, man, thank you. I think we're about it. We are 147.34.
We did it.
He and I were like, oh, maybe we could do like 145. So. But hey, thank you so much for hanging out today. Here's Isra saying he was there 2024, 2025. I know he was there last year. I wasn't able to make it last year. Do you think you'll be there this year, Jesse?
I want to be.
Yeah.
I have plans for it. So
yeah,
let's see how it goes.
Same here. That's my plan, my hope. And we shall see. Come on, Factory, get us those AWOC figures.
If there's one to go to, that's the one.
100%.
Sure.
It was cool seeing you at the Mythic meetup. I have fun helping to organize it. It's not the same. So let's see if we can get to Jersey, man. And Isra will be there so you guys can see his work in person over there. Grumps dropped in. Where is he? I know he was here and he was confused. No. It's Jesse today, and then perfect segue. This Sunday we'll be hanging out with it'll be me and Ronald, Berserk 69, Sunday 3:45. So come through, see us over there. Hey man, thank you for spending a weeknight. I know you said you've been working hard and doing Papa Bear stuff, but thanks for
of course
squeezing in a little bit of time to hang out and talk toys over here in the Brick Something channel.
Always a pleasure to hang out with you, Brick. You're always welcome over on the Collection Nexus, and thank you for inviting me over here.
Of
It's been fun.
course. What do you got going on? Just remind folks about what's going on your schedule now these days.
Yeah, just every Monday, 8 o'clock PST is the Collection Nexus. Is when we get together with awesome guests and talk past, present, and future action figures. Come check us out. And that's about it. I just post pictures every now and again on Instagram and play with some toys and hang out with you on shows like this every once in a while. And that's about it. Enjoying the hobby.
If you missed it, he's again being humble. We looked through some of his photos. They're great. And that reminds me that QR code that's on the screen right now. Shortly after this, I'll upload this show's links so that everybody can go and check that stuff out, because that's a huge piece of what I do. I really want people to go and follow these folks and check it out, because there's some amazing stuff out there. And on top of that, I've been been working on this Discord thing. That is the current link. If you all would love to join, it's free to join. Just come hang out, talk toys, continue the conversation well after the show goes, because sometimes I'm just posting like way late at night. All right, man, let's get out of here. Go hang out with this guy on Monday. Come hang out here before then on Sunday with me and Ronald, and I don't know, we'll get up to something. All sorts of fun toy stuff to do. All right, dude, let's go hang out with our families on a Wednesday night. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Later, Brick.
And I'm gonna play some music. I don't got songs like you guys do. But
woo! Yeah, there you go.
Good night, everybody. It's a Wednesday, not my legally distinct saying and stream.